Greetings, Love Them Knives channel. Gonna talk about a couple of buck knives, very ultralight buck knives with special steel blades available through SK Blades. Hey, thanks for joining me. LTK here. I got these knives because one of the viewers actually woke me up. I just kind of like float through life, on the breeze, going which way the wind takes me, until somebody says, hey, have you seen this? So here I am, finally got cued in. If it wasn't for the viewers, God only knows what I'd be doing right now. But I didn't know about SK Blades. SK Blades, I'll give you the link to their site, and you go, well, this is a buck knife, right? Well, yes, it is, my friend. It's a buck 110, but it has CPM154 steel, crucible powder metallurgy. What? How are you doing a super steel on just a little piece of plastic buck 110? Well, they are. $39.99, and I think that was delivered, actually. In any case, for each one of these, this is the smoke jumper, appropriately called, oh my God, right in the middle of the California stuff. November of 2018, ain't no funny story there, but this is the Shield. And so it's a different blade design. I thought I'd do both of these on one. And it's got, as you see, the BOS, the Boz heat treat. So Paul Boz, worked for Buck. I think he's retired out a while back. But he was in charge of that heat treat. It looks like he's doing this still, probably on his own. But, he was the heat treat specialist at Buck. So, people say he knows what he's doing. He's put in the years, the time, and he knows how to do this. So this should be good. In fact, these might be interesting to send in for HRC testing to the Pennsylvania group just to have it checked. So maybe we will. In any case, 154 cm. Nice big knife, right? Where are you, Rex? So we got orange in here. Rex ain't as big, is he? The paramilitary 2, not quite as large, not far off though. So, but these are light. These are really light. They're lockback knives, Let's put it this way. They're $39 knives. So do I think they're a good buy for that? Yeah, I do, because you can just put a lanyard on it, throw it in the appropriate pouch, which is just a little nylon pouch, but you got a belt loop so you could throw it in on there, right? And they're lightweight, but the steel's really good. They're not going to hold a lot of pressure this way, that kind of thing, because they're not that rugged. They're not like a steel frame. And this, you can feel it's moving a little. You can't adjust this because these are all riveted on or whatever. So that's it. You can't take it apart. There it is, $39.99. Good luck, my friend. Now you look at it. Is it centered? Yeah, but here's how I can move the blade. I can leave it like that. I can leave it like that. I open it. I close it. It looks close to centered. But yeah, there's some wobble in there. It just depends on how you feel about that. But I'm not going to try and dwell on that because it's $39.99 for super steel. It's kind of cool. I like the Buck 110. I think, I've just got a lot of fond memories. 3 3/4 inch, so about 96 millimeter like blade. Overall 8.5, so it's longer than the paramilitary 2, but not by more than 1/4 inch. And 21, almost 22 centimeters overall. And I think probably both of them are going to be pretty close to the same. Let me get on the tip there. So yeah, And yeah, pretty much the same. And of course, probably, if you're not familiar, let me grab my caliper here. 6.62 of an inch, 15.9 millimeters. There you go. Come on. 15.7, 15.6, 0.61. Should be the exact same, you'd think. Maybe I was sitting on a rivet or... What was I sitting on here? Come on. Well, that's 0.6. Let me see if we can settle this thing down. 0.6, 15.4, 15.7, 0.61, in any case, 0.11 of an inch, which is 3 millimeter blade stock, somewhere right in there. Let's go with this. 0.116. Yeah, 3 millimeter blade stock. Basically, and will the knife be a knife? Yeah, this one will. Let's see if this one will. I just think it's cool that you're putting super steel on a super ultra light knife like this. And of course, SK Blades, check their site. They have the higher end buck knives and the Grey Ghost, which is that Marksman 830 model. That's a flipper. They have that available, that G&G Hawk collaborative one. So check my review on that knife. That's got S35VN blade. And I believe they have one also with the CPM20CV, which is like an M390 equivalent blade on there. Ka-ching. I mean, I don't know where I was traveling out through space, just like not paying attention, but they're throwing super steels on these buck knives. So, hey, go figure, you know. I still got the one that my daddy bought in 1963, probably, I think, 63, 64. You know, and it's still looking fine. Any case, what do you think? I mean, you know, just open and close. There they are. And it's a buck light, you know, 110, the light version. And it's, you know, just a plastic FRN type stuff. And, oh, by the way, there you go. $39.99, the smoke jumper. The smoke jumper. CPM 154, not 154 CM. Okay. Red nylon handles. There's your length. And you got red and black sheath. 3.2 ounces. Buck Knives Forever Warranty. There you go. And free shipping. Didn't they say that? They said that. $39.99. Right? The Shield. Wow. Same thing here. 3.2 ounces. Need we weigh them? Well, why not? If you got a minute. We'll just make sure. But yeah. I kind of like them. I think they're cool. I certainly like the steel. Okay, 3.3. So maybe my scales are off a little bit. I don't know. It's just strange. You see that? 3.32 and 94 grams. Let's try this one, see if it's any different. That's 92.4 grams. Okay, so that's closer to the 3.2 that they're saying. This 3.26. So I'm not going to haggle. I'm just telling you. They come in these boxes and they come with the appropriate sheath. What do you think? Do you guys know about these? I didn't know about these. If you have any experience with these, let me know. Obviously, you're not going to jam this into, the side of a tree and then step on the handle this way. This is not going to take that much pressure to rip this thing apart. So no, this is not something you're going to baton through a 4x4 or something like that. But for just, 3.2 ounce light camp knife, just for doing odd things, getting some kindling carved up or whittling away at something or cutting rope or doing this and that, and it's super light, and you can either just slide it in your pocket with a lanyard on it hanging over the lip of your pocket, or carry it in the sheath that it comes with, just stick it on your belt. For $39.99, I don't think you're getting hurt. It's traction-y here on this nylon handle, grippy, and of course the Buck 110 is the Buck 110. This is how it feels in the hand. Feels good. Ergos are fine. Reverse grip is fine as well. Blue, red, smoke jumper, Shield, different blade styles. But interesting. A little bit more piercing maybe ability here, this and that. But both look very utilitarian, very usable, light, lock back. And just for a throw around user in the shop or wherever, I think they're good to go. SK Blades, I'll give you the link to their site and check them out. They got all kinds of knives on there. Buck knives with different blade steels. Some really nice looking and really high-end steels on it. What a change up. And with the Boss heat treat, I don't think you're getting hurt there. Take care, my friends. Thanks for dropping in. I don't think they're bad at all. I know it would be nice, but I can't take my Buck 110 apart either. The one from 1963, whatever it is. They're just not made to be taken apart apparently. But I guess if something goes sideways, send it to Buck. So, yeah. And you know what they say. The difference between beer nuts and deer nuts? Well, beer nuts are $1.50 and deer nuts are under $1. $1. All right. That's enough. You know we do. We do love them knives, so stay sharp.